Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Blade Chaser. We're going to bring you a new game today. We're going to play some Dragon Age Origins. We're going to start with this game. I've played through it a few times, but never actually uh, recorded. We have played through it a few times, so we're going to start here and work our way through the other two games. There's Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and then Dragon Age Inquisition. So without further ado, let's get started. Now the plan is to let y'all watch the cutscenes. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Thronodes 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
But the plan is to let y'all watch the cutscenes for anybody who hasn't ever played the game before, so y'all don't miss anything and understand everything that's going on.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
This is an Xbox 360 game, so the graphics are a little off and it takes some getting used to. I believe this was actually originally on the original Xbox, and it was redone for 360.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright. Now we got the little snippet of what's going to be going on. And we're going to go into character creation. Yay! Let's see. What race do we want to be? I'm thinking elf. I love being an elf. Let's be a human. I changed my mind. Let's do human this time. And we're going to be a rogue. And
Greetings.
alright, we should be back now. Let's see what presets we have to go with. It's a very pretty preset. I like that preset. Alright, let's see what we got. Skin complexion, as young as it can get. Skin tone. Don't know if I really want to be that dark. That'll work. Oops, go back in. Flesh intensity. Flesh color. Nah, that first color works. She's pretty. Lip color. Oh, red. Or pink at least. That's about right. Oh, we can intensify her lips. There we go. Eyeshadow color. We got a purple color. That should work, honestly. No, we don't want any tattoos, do we? I think they're all pretty rough. See if there's any that's even close to pretty. No, it's not too bad. But I think she looks pretty without a tattoo, so we won't do tattoos. Hair. Perfect hairstyle. Rogue, up in a ponytail. That'll do it. Hair color needs to be red. Red, red, red. There we go. Eyes. Eye shape works. Maybe more like that. Nice big eyes. Eye size, eye spacing, height, color. Let's see. Blue. There we go. Bright blue eyes. Nose is fine. Mouth, jaw, ears, portrait view, voice.
I've lost concentration. Greetings. Greetings. Charmed.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell.
Greetings. I have lost the spell. I should do something else.
That'll work. Let's see. I think we got a pretty character right here. That'll work. Alright. Dexterity and cunning, I believe, is what goes mostly with rogues. Let's put a point or two there. We want a little bit of strength. Willpower, cunning, constitution is health. There we go. We'll evenly spread it out some. Now. Let's see. Requires cunning. See, this is a coercion. This is where I can get you to give me something. Stealing. I don't plan on really doing any stealing. Poison making. Expert combat training. That's always a good thing to get. Combat tactics. Let's go ahead and do some coercion. That keeps me to where I can be persuasive. Rogue. Dirty fighting. Blow out. This is good lockpicking, and this is good stealth. Let's do some lockpicking. And do we want to be dual weapons, or do we want to be archery? Let's do dual weapons this time. We're going to do this one on casual, just because I haven't played for so long. Alright, let's get started. Now it's going to take me a minute to get back in the hang of this. I've been playing Ark and such for so long that it's...
Your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I'm going to try to stay quiet.
That your troops will be here shortly.
Through all
I
these
expect they will
cutscenes.
start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
To what end? I'd like that. Thomas is a few years younger than I am. I have no interest in an arranged marriage.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Are you certain? What's involved with such a task? I'll do my best, Father. Why can't I go to battle with you and Fergus? Is that really necessary? Let's be
Now,
nice.
that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
How about a fist pound?
It is an honor
Or
to be a
chest
guest
pound.
within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors. They defeated the darkspawn long ago. He said they were a small order and no longer important. Is there a reason I should care? They defeated the darkspawn long ago. Let's go with that.
Without their warning of the darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I think I rather like the idea of Father. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? I have no interest in becoming a Grey Warrior, Father.
Do you intend to invoke the right of conscription?
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course, don't strain my abilities or anything. I doubt I have to be here for that. Let's go with of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus? Are you trying to get rid of me? But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan, but I'm not done talking to you yet. Let's find Fergus.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Now some of these are quite long, so we're gonna I'm still gonna let you listen to them all. Let's see. Where is Fergus? Is there a way? I don't know. I think I gotta go out the main door. The heck is my brother? Let's try this way. This looks like it. No, this dead ends. Dang. There we go, this way.
Good evening, my lady.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Are you looking for me? Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore. Good thing too, considering father's company. Let's go with hello to you too.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Oh, my dog. Did the dog get into the larder, sorry. She was my nanny before she was the cook. Nan won't leave. Nan is just blowing off steam. She's always been like that. So I look for me to do something.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he
Must
always
be got my
finds a
larder.
way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Stupid dog, he never behaves. He knows better than to hurt anyone. I'm busy at the moment, then I guess I should go collect him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Through the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Alright, so let's go find my dog, and then we'll go find my brother. I hear him barking.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you, Nan. He's not a mongrel, he's a purebred Mabari. Perhaps you should lock the larder tighter. Maybe you should be put down. Yeah, let's be nice.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Yeah, they're not very nice to their elves in this game. Now it's probably gonna give you another waiting screen when I go to name the dog.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Enough, you're a bad boy. Do you hear me? What a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are. Let's be nice to the dog.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
He's my dog. What do you expect?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Let us disperse
It should be coming back soon.
quickly.
Okay. Can I move now? Okay. So this should... How do I attack? Okay, this is attack.
I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
We must kill the giant rats. See, Nan, I have a good dog.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
It certainly looks that way. There's a very large dress. Maybe it's just a coincidence, so my hound put me in danger. Great.
Those
It
were
looks
rats
that
like
way.
Bakari Wiles. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Now that I've got my dog, let's go. Why are you coming? No, go away. Sorry. Alright, let's... I think all this is just gonna be... Yeah, we don't want elf fruit. I don't ever make potions and that kind of thing. Alright, come on, puppy.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess. In fact, my faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Alright. Now back to the previous. We have to go find my brother. Yeah, this way. This way. Can't go this way to find him. Nope, this is just an empty room. Crap.
Good evening, my lady.
I find him if I go this way. Maybe if I go in here?
Oh, my lady, we were just,
You know what you're doing? He's playing cards, taking a break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tarn stationed us here.
Don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything.
We appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
We're gonna be nice. We're nice people. And still not the right way. Dang. Okay, so this is gonna take a little bit of running around because I can't remember how to find my brother. I feel like I'm getting further away. Wait. That's the guard. Try this way? And I'm back in here with my dad. Great. This is infuriating. I don't think this is the right way either. Let's try going this way.
Good evening, my lady.
Oh yeah, this is the right way because I'm going to run into my mom.
My dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother Nan is back.
You've always had a way with her.
Speak.
Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Thank you.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you. May I go now, Mother? Are you aware that we are at war? Perhaps we should speak alone. No. Perhaps we should speak... Yes, especially... Almost time, Darian. I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
To the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Alright, let's go try to find brother now. I know he's close. I found mother, and you always find the mother before you find the brother. Aha. Next set of rooms. There we go. There's my dear brother.
Am I really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is
disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside? Just let me know when you two are finished. No darkspawn could harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without
The
him.
Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful. You could have delivered your message yourself, Father. Fergus will be fine. He just might need those prayers.
I keep telling you,
Fergus
no
will be
darkspawn
fine.
will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh, just go already. You can count on me. You'll need protecting more than her. Mother can handle herself. Always has. You can count on me.
How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Alright, I believe this is me having to go to bed now. And my room should be... Oh, wait. Oh, this is where the next thing happens. Probably gonna be another cutscene, so I'm gonna try to... Yeah. This is where shit hits the fan. I know there's a lot of cutscenes and things. It's just beginning. It'll tamper out of the cutscenes shortly. What's wrong, boy? Is something out there? I've had about enough of you today. Are you hearing rats again? Let's go. What's wrong?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Uh-oh. Told you shit hits the fan. Alright.
Very well. It is begun, as you say. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done, as you say.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's going
The
on?
scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
He betrayed father. He's attacking our
You don't
troops.
think
We're
Howl's
gone.
men were delayed? On purpose?
Of course they were.
I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room. Maybe he stayed with Arl Howe. Let's just
We
go
must
with the
find
nice
him.
one. Maybe you can sit here. Can you still handle a weapon, Mother? It sounds like the battle's upstairs. We should check on Oriana.
And Drastic mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Level up. I hit the... There we go. Let's get some levels. We need some more dexterity, more cunning, and let's give me some more health. Let's level up my battle tactics. And let's see. The sustained one, we'll keep it. Alright. I guess this is where we... Alright. Even if I don't use some of these weapons, they're good for selling. I thought Bryson's room was right beside mine. It is.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this? I'll make them pay.
He's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Let's find my brother.
Come on! Very well. Very well. I shall do it.
We must gain the advantage.
Let's go find the brother. Got quite a few battles in between me and my brother, I'm sure.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do? Then we should take the fight to them. How can we get out of this castle? I don't want you in danger, Mother.
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go.
Hal's men are inside. They must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear
Then
you.
let us be swift.
I want Hal dead, but we're gonna make my mother happy and say I hear you. Let's see.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Persuade, don't you be a coward,
Yes,
stand and
my lady.
fight.
Here they come! Get them!
Very well.
I will.
I shall do it. Very well.
I just fear death. I have nothing else to lose. Ah! Make her have mercy on your soul.
Oh, blast you!
Good job, Leo.
Where's the
Oh,
turret?
Targar.
Does he live?
Gotta level up again. We want to keep. Oh, this is. There should be an auto level for the dog. I don't usually do much with that. Alright. Unless they're linear and potion, which I really don't need, but they're good for selling. Oh, we got some gold. That's handy. Gold. Potions and rings. There you go, potions.
Have no true reason to fight us.
Alright, I'm gonna go take care of the archers. Oh, you mother fudger. There you go. Good job, mother. Go back and loot this guy. Oh, it's rubble. Still, we found some good stuff in rubble before. Alright.
I pray that Mother Malol has escaped.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
I shall do it. I shall do it.
Alright.
Where's the turret? Does he live?
We must get to the castle gates. That's surely where your father is.
Alright, well, let's get to the castle gates then, shall we? And more soldiers. Take off. Good job, Leo.
Impossible.
Can't go this way. How do I get to the main gates? Missed an archer.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here. Here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk. It is over.
Alright, let's see. I know there's a way to... There we go. Can't remember how to... Oh, there we go. Compare. 4 and 4. No. Okay, they're both 4, so really nothing amazing. There we go. Now that I figured out how to do that again. Now I gotta remember how to get back to the front gates. No, we gotta go this way. So can't go that way, so we gotta go this way. We went down the first time. It looks like how we gotta go. I want to... Their bodies are sparkling. There we go. Wait a minute, right here.
We must get to the castle gate. That's surely where you'll find.
This is where we are. Mage.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through. How that treacherous bastard.
When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
If anybody in here got loot. So this guy up here does. Alright. Let's get to the larder. Saving content.
Enemies approaching.
Now the hopes are we can get to Dragon's Keep and save all of our characters, and you're supposed to see them throughout the other games. That's the plan anyway.
Get out!
We can get
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
I thought they were connected here. Down here. Maybe? Oh shit. Okay, obviously not this way. Like I said, I have played this game, but it's been a very, very long time. Makes it look like you can go this way, but you can't. Wait, what was that? Alright, get to the larder, get to the larder. Maybe this way? Yeah, it's a little better. Oh, you're a knight. So you think you're a little... Ow! That hurt. And you die. This looks more like... There we go. Here's the kitchen. And this isn't the kitchen. It is, but this isn't how we get to where I want to go. Here's the kitchen door. And the larder is always right here.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding!
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this? We need to get out of here. How did he get here? You can hardly move. I'll kill Hal for what he's done.
You can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine. Get up and let's go. Then we will stay and defend you.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance that he is the new tyrant. I must have something planned for him too. You can tell him yourself, Father. I'll take vengeance.
Vengeance?
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit. But
And anybody who is joining me now, I'm going to try to talk as much as I can. Just say hi.
The Grey Warden?
Yes,
Any questions, let me know.
The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan? I'm surprised you haven't already left. Thank you for saving my father. Can you do something for Hal? About Hal? Can you save my father?
Thanks are premature. I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me? What about Sir Gilmore? What? No, I don't. I won't agree to such a thing. What if something happens to Fergus? Are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Hal's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
And of course, I'm going to accept the offer.
Bryce,
You basically have to.
Sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, sure you want to do this. I won't let you sacrifice yourself. We can find another way. We can fight. I love you both so much.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
Achievement unlocked. Last of your line.
Good. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
She's lost her nephew, her sister-in-law, and now her parents. Hopefully we can get to Fergus. This is kind of a very sad game for the most part.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Are you not even aware my father is dead? Yes, Your Majesty, my name is Blade. Yes, I am, and I bring important news.
Your brother has already arrived with
But my name is Blade.
But we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken. You don't know what's happened. Oh, I think we're waiting for some time.
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty. There isn't anything you can do sooner. What kind of justice? I'm just going to say thank you, Your Majesty.
Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
But he may be in danger. When will he return? I am not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Not until
We'll
the
say
battle is
when
over,
we return.
I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty. So long as Hal pays, I'm happy. What would you know about my grief? Thank you for nothing then. We're not going to be mean. We're just going to say thank you.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that. We'll just say we didn't realize it's going so well.
There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't a real blight after all. We're gonna say he doesn't take it very seriously.
Despite the victory so far, the darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not such a fool. That would be smart. Do you think there's any danger? Maybe we should act quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do? What do you mean, what ritual? A hot meal might be nice
I agree.
first.
We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
I need to find what do you need me to do? I need to find Fergus. Why is the ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful. Let's get this over with then. And what would you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
But I want my dog to stay with me. He's my dog. That is not fair. Get back here. Okay, you can go with Duncan. Oh, we have a level. Let's go ahead and take care of that right quick. A little strength, more dexterity, more cunning. And let's do it below the belt. That seems like a good idea. Alright. Yay. Oh wait, I forgot is there not a jump in this game?
What would you like?
There's not a jump in this game.
Hey, you might be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
But anyway. These lovelies are in the Fade. Mages.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The
Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize. I will go elsewhere. There should be. There she is. Win.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I am
Well
Blade.
met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not
Fighting with
precisely.
the king.
The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
I should get
don't let
going.
this old mage distract you from your duties. I'm sure Duncan has much for you to do.
Yes, as much as I like to talk to everybody, I just want to find Alistair. We're almost at an hour. Let's see, Alistair should be up here.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Grumpy mage.
No, one good thing about the blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You are a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. We're gonna say I know exactly what you
Like
mean.
a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day worse? Let's say, don't worry, I'm no
Being
mage.
yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have right away. I apologize.
How could you reckon? That's alright, no offense taken. Huh? You
Duncan
must be
mentioned
Alistair.
me. Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for
Ooh,
the
that
journey.
looked a little bit rough. Let's go on with it then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Blade. I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about the joining? Let's just say pleased to meet you.
That was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? It's because we're
True,
smarter.
But if you're here, what does that make you?
Eager to get going, incredibly unlucky, just one of the boys, so not interested. Just one of the boys.
So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered darkspawn before?
Or haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Alright, let's
If you
go.
have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
You're gaining a new party member, press MP, you don't want to change. Yeah, I know. Alright. Let's go find Sir Duncan. A jump button in this first. No, there's none in this one. I don't know if there's any in the second one. I can't remember. I know there's one in the third one. Right, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, milady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising
And the archive, 3
treaties that will
files.
prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
And sorry there hasn't been a whole lot of talking this episode, or, yeah. For this one, we are still in the beginning, so it takes a little while to get through all the beginning stuff, and those cutscenes will come less and less as the game progresses.
Hell, I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Yes, sir. But there's a lot of cutscenes in this first little bit, and I'm going to try to do... I want y'all to hear all of them so you don't get behind and you understand exactly what's going on. I've played the game before, so it kinda... I know what's going on, to where most people don't. As much y'all have the story.
It shall be done.
And I have to say, I'm not very talkative when it comes to actually playing the game itself. And if I'm being too quiet, please let me know. I'll adjust accordingly. Well, my talking, I don't know if I can really... Oh, there's another wolf. I can turn the game volume down, I believe, if you can't hardly hear me over the game. I don't know how though. There we go. Let's go to let's turn the sound effects down a little bit, music down a little bit. I'll leave the dialogue volume up. That should be good. Exit. Yeah, it should be a little bit easier. I can hear myself a little better. A letter. Should actually... Oh, I missed something. I don't know if we're gonna need the pelts for anything. You need some for later if you... But like I said, it can always be sold for money.
Over here.
Here he is.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
You saved somebody.
An
Did a
entire
good
patrol
deed.
of seasoned men killed by darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
So this session's gonna be a little over an hour, I
I'm not a
believe.
coward,
I'm
but this
gonna
is
try
foolish
to
and
get...
reckless. We should go back.
I'm gonna try to get everything and then get to at least past the joining and head into Ostagar before I quit for the day. Overcoming these dangers is part of the test. We're far from helpless here. We'll be fine. You sound like a coward to me. I agree. Yeah, we're gonna tell me he's a
I'm
coward.
simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Let's just get this over with. It appears that I am the only man here. I'm looking forward to killing them. I didn't say that I did.
I know
I'm
I'm
the only
relying
man.
on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Yeah, so apparently once you become a Grey Warden, you get the ability to sense them and makes things look easier. Ah, looky there. We have darkspawn. My little companions here are so slow. Alright. Attaboy, Alistair. Let's get rid of these guys. Alright. Now, some of these should give me... Aha. I think it's the acid flask that I'm needing. No, it's not. Darkspawn. Darkspawn blood. I think I get one dark... Okay, we got two of them. We need one more. Oh, look, a flower.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those. It probably is. You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison in your face as not. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yeah, we're gonna take the flower. We want the reward. Now, there was something up here. Oh, death root. We don't want it. So for anybody who hasn't ever played this game before, the fact that I started out with a Mabari Warhound, the flower is pretty much useless to me. Now, if you are fresh to the game, or if you start with another class or race, well, the human race, you automatically start as a noble, so that stays the same. But if you start as elf or something to that effect, you will get different. Where's my health? There it is. But if you start as an elf or something like that, oh, there's a lot of darkspawn. If you start as an elf or a dwarf, what am I doing? Is there another one? Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. If you start as something else, you don't start with the Mabari Warhound. So getting that flower is your chance to get a Mabari Warhound. If you complete the quest, the hound comes and finds you later on in the game. Oh, come on, one of these has to have. There we go. Darkspawn blood. Alright, now I have to get... But it's the only other way you can get a Mabari in the game is to go find this flower. And though I don't use him a whole lot, there for a little while, he's your only companion. And he's really, really useful. So I highly suggest finding the flower. Oh, oh. Damn you. You little bastard.
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap.
Yeah, trap detected, trap detected. So I'm going after this little bastard. There we go. Below the belt. There's another one over here. Nope.
I shall do it. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun.
Oh, they just pop out of nowhere. I was sitting this the whole time. I'm sure y'all seen that. I'm used to attacking with my trigger. That's not how you attack in this game. Alright. So we're going to disarm these traps. It'll give me a little bit of... Yeah.
So, you're the one we spent all that time waiting for, hmm? Hey, I'm
Yeah,
following you, aren't I?
I didn't mean to talk to you. I want to disarm this last trap. No.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Okay, apparently I can't disarm that last trap. Show me the last trap, okay. Now we should be going to find the documents. This way. There it is. Saving content. The annoying part about this game is it does have an autosave, but it stops you in your tracks. Again, luck. So.
Very well.
Here are these archers. Could be in a douche.
Very well.
Good. Another down.
That should be all of them. Okay. Let's go in here and get these little things. And another cutscene.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
The tower no longer. The wilds have obviously here. And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Blade.
Call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief. Easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
Was my mother, in fact.
You take us to her.
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Of course, we're gonna follow her. We need these documents.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what I believe. I believe you're crazily and possibly dangerous. I'm not a fool.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alright. Now, we are at an hour and 17 minutes so far. Don't want to go much longer than that, but I don't really... I want to get the joining part over with at least. Let's get the joining. And then we'll go from there. I need to... Okay, there's Duncan. I need to go this way. Give me a little bit of gold here. Yeah, Colonel Master.
Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Is that how your hounds are worth, or what's not necessary? That's just
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Yeah, I didn't get the gold, but I'm being nice, so, you know. All worth it. Alright, Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yes,
Good.
we have.
I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Good, good, good. I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no
I
problem
agree.
facing that.
Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Come.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now. I don't like this anymore. You do. I swear I'm
I
very
only know that my
bravest
wife
one
is in
here.
Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me,
And I'm a woman.
it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
We both shut up. That's a horrible thing to say, but we don't know that, Davith. You make a
saw
good
those
point.
darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the first blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
Let's get on with this, those who survive. And if we're not sure about this, let's just go with
We speak only
this.
a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that can be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
And here's the first one to drink. See if he makes it.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Oh, Davith
Step
didn't
forward,
survive.
Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
And you die anyway. Die a
But
coward.
the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
Yay, I
To your
survived.
deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over, I'm fine.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this level up and check all of my... We'll do one more there. Oh, I actually get a point. Cool. Let's go to the next coercion. Ooh, I have more tricks now. Activated. What's it? Damage. No, I activated this. See the damage though. I will do flurry. Oh, I get two. And we'll do this one too. Alright. Got an enchanted dagger. It's gonna give me +4. Darkspawn dagger. Wait. No. Hair first. Where did my enchanted dagger go? Nope. That one. No, I want to move back. Okay. Compare. -1 dexterity, that's not good. Okay. So, seems the best thing to do is to keep enchanted dagger and let's see. Better. Close. Oh, damn it. These are the ones I want to wear. Boots. Don't wear chainmail. Let's compare the boots. They're 1. Those are worse. Better leather armor. That's better. Most of it honestly looks the same, but there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Chainmail I don't have the strength for, so we stay away from that. That's more of a heavy armor type thing. Warden's Oath. Or Iron Ring. I don't know if it really does anything, but you know. Alright. We've upgraded our gear. We're ready to fight. And oh, wait a minute. Nope, back. He's got a level. Oh, he has a collar. I forgot about that. But I don't have another collar. So. No. I need to level up. And auto level. Auto level usually puts it in the best thing. So I usually just let it auto level like that. But we are going to save here. New save. Blood Ostagar. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on some more Dragon Age Origins. Bye.